November 18th, 1906. Odd morning. In working so closely with men, encountering them daily, watching how they behave with each other and with me, I have to wonder at our differences. We are made to fit together like two halves that combine into a whole. Our minds are supposed to complement each other. Women nurture, men provide. Yet, this design of nature dismays me. It seems so flawed. It often seems that we are as mismatched as horses and rabbits. If we are meant to be our togetherness, why is it so difficult? I'm thinking of this today both because of the letter I received from Anushka and because of a chance meeting this morning between myself and that peculiar science fellow who works in the laboratory. The one who asked me to look at his microscope. I felt his eyes on me as I was purchasing a basket of eggs from the lady on Hester. There he was, holding a paper he'd plucked from the Newsy, staring at me from its pages. He has a way of looking at me that seems far too open and familiar to be proper. He greeted me too informally as well. "Fancy meeting you here, Prudence," he said. His steady gaze made my stomach hurt, but I nodded politely. "I live on Essex," he said. "I live alone." The implications of that frightening me, I started to walk away, and then when he stopped me. "Hey, you weren't the only one who applied for the job as Mr. Soper's assistant. My friend did too, and he should have gotten it. He's like me, a science fellow." My breath caught in my throat. I hadn't heard about anyone else in our department applying for the job. I wasn't sure he was telling the truth. The boy went on, "Mr. Soper gave it to you because he likes to be around pretty girls." I felt as if he insulted me with his feeble attempt to flatter me. I turned to face his wicked boy fully and asked, "Can your friend type 40 words a minute? Can he write a neat hand under pressure and dig into a septic field?" He burst out laughing, and I quickly turned and hurried away from him. I don't think I've ever experienced a young man's attention like that. The way he seemed to look right through me, and believe me, he used that lie about the other science fellow just to inflame me. Poor Anushka. She isn't properly prepared to conduct herself around fellers either, it seems. She writes that her friend Ida has confessed that she too loves this Randall person, but didn't tell Anushka for fear that it would ruin their friendship. I ask, is this new friend even worth keeping? Apparently, Ida did know of Anushka's feelings before she announced hers, but she still loves him anyway and cannot keep it inside. I think if they are both truly in love with the same boy, they should bring the dilemma to Randall himself. Let the feelings come to a boil, push them out to the outer limit of expression, pour the salt into the wound, a painful but rapid solution, and in the end anyway, he will be the one to choose between the two young ladies. Besides, I'm not sure fellers are worth all that suffering, and I'm not really sure at all.